Today, we're unlocking a 5-minute hip mobility and spinal reset, a flow designed to ease stiffness, improve flexibility, and activate your body for the day ahead. If you wake up feeling tight in your lower back, hips, or shoulders, this routine is for you. We'll open the spine, loosen the hips, and stretch the hamstrings so you can move better, feel lighter, and carry yourself with strength and ease. No equipment needed. Just you, your mat, and 5 minutes of focused movement. Do it anywhere. Your bedroom, living room, the gym, or even outside for some fresh air, as long as it's warm enough for your muscles. Here's the game plan. We'll start with a dynamic flow from child's pose to cobra to wake up the spine, melt into puppy stretch for shoulder and back release, and finish with a deep-seated forward fold for full body lengthening. Most people just jump into their day with stiff muscles and poor posture, but not you. You've made the right choice. You're here putting in the work, and that's a win. By the end of this routine, I promise you feel looser, more mobile, and fully in sync with your body. Let's hit the mat. If your spine feels tight and your hips are stiff, this movement will loosen everything up while improving flexibility. Start in child's pose, knees wide, toes together, arms extended forward, and forehead resting on the mat. Inhale deeply, then exhale as you shift forward into cobra pose, keeping your elbows slightly bent and shoulders drawn back. Hold for a moment, then exhale as you press back into child's pose. Continue flowing between these two movements for 1 minute, focusing on deep breathing. This dynamic movement stretches the lower back, improves spinal flexibility, and opens up the chest. I promise by the end you'll feel more fluid and refreshed. Beginners keep the cobra stretch low, using forearms instead of hands. Advanced stretchers extend the arms fully and lift the gaze slightly for a deeper stretch. Now that we've mobilized the spine, let's deepen the back and shoulder stretch with puppy stretch. Want to release tension in your shoulders and lengthen your spine? This stretch is the ultimate upper body opener. Start in a tabletop position, knees under hips, hands extended forward. Slowly walk your hands forward and allow your chest to melt toward the mat. Keep your hips lifted and arms fully extended, pressing through your fingertips, or in a prayer position. Hold for 1 minute, breathing deeply into the stretch. This stretch targets the upper back, shoulders, and spine, relieving built-up tension from sleeping or sitting. I promise you this is a game changer for your upper body. You'll feel more open and relaxed. Beginners, keep your elbows slightly bent if your shoulders feel too tight. Advanced stretches, rest your chin on the floor instead of your forehead for a deeper stretch. Now that we've opened the spine and shoulders, let's mobilize the upper back with thread the needle. Feeling tightness between your shoulder blades and upper back? If that's a yes, this movement will release that tension instantly. Start in a tabletop position, wrists under shoulders and knees under hips. Extend your right arm under your left arm, lowering your right shoulder and cheek to the mat. Keep your hips square and left hand pressing into the ground for support. Hold for 30 seconds, then switch sides. This movement targets deep spinal rotation, improves mobility, and relieves built-up tension in the shoulders and upper back. I promise by the end, your back will feel looser and more mobile. Beginners, keep the supporting arm bent for extra balance. Advanced stretches, extend the supporting arm forward for a deeper stretch. Now that we've released the upper body, let's finish with a deep hamstring and lower back stretch in seated forward fold. Tight hamstrings, a stiff lower back. That's not fun. This stretch will melt away tension and leave you feeling lighter. Sit tall with legs extended straight in front of you. Inhale to lengthen the spine and exhale as you hinge at the hips, reaching toward your toes. Keep your back as straight as possible, letting gravity pull you deeper into the stretch. Hold for 1 minute, breathing deeply and relaxing into the stretch. This stretch improves hamstring flexibility, decompresses the spine, and enhances circulation. I promise by the end, you'll feel longer, looser, and more relaxed. Beginners, keep a slight bend in the knees and reach for your shins instead of your toes. Advanced stretches, grab your feet and gently pull yourself deeper into the stretch.